flint and steel.
Welcome to Minecraft.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Okay.
So guys,
Uh-huh.
today we are gonna explain to Kendall
That's me.
the plot. Hey everyone, I'm Jackson, and that's Theron, and right over here is Kendall.
Hello.
And we're gonna explain to Kendall, me and Theron, the plot of the Minecraft movie, because we saw it,
Yeah.
but Kendall was having surgery that day,
It's true.
so she couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
I'm going to live vicariously through them explaining it to me while playing Minecraft. It's going to be the same experience, full of people screaming and throwing popcorn and all.
And it'll be so immersive. So why don't we jump right in
Yeah. So, okay.
and go ahead and hit F5, show them the fit.
I'm perfect.
We're playing on Theron's account. This is why we're Cell.
Yeah. Perfect. But yeah, so the movie opens up.
Whoa, turn around. What was that?
What the
Whoa.
Is that the? Are you kidding?
What the hell is that?
Is that the Woodland Mansion?
Wait, that's a reference to the movie. So
That is.
Go there later.
Wait, that's actually insane.
Is that what it looks like now?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Is that? Wait, this is crazy.
Why
We
is
had
it
a
on, like,
Wait,
we were
hang
gonna
on.
do, but
This can't be.
what is
real.
this chunk? The chunk
I have
is rendered by
I thought you were.
itself.
Call me crazy, but I thought you had to go like 7 million miles away to get it. All right.
Why is the cliff like a
Go to the
huge
fucking woodland?
cube?
All right, we're gonna pause on fucking Jack Black for a second.
Am I gonna die when I go in there? Isn't it hard?
Yeah, but I mean, you have nothing, so you're fine.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
You'll just die and turn around. All
Um.
right, well that'll be your goal for the video is get in there.
Yeah. We'll start. So the movie starts with Jack Black saying the overworld, right?
Okay.
The overworld.
What we saw like what 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
When? Oh
Two.
God.
I think it was 3 weeks ago.
It was. When did it come out?
It was 3 Mondays ago.
Oh yeah.
3
yeah,
Mondays
yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It opens up with Jack Black saying the overworld.
Mm-hmm.
The overworld. He
And
says.
and then is it right after that it shows him as a young man? No.
So yeah,
He's working at his job, right?
It starts out with the when I was a child I yearned for the mines bit.
Yeah.
Cause
He's from the real world, right?
yes, he's
Yeah.
from the human world, our world. And so he's like he yearns for the mines for whatever
Yes.
reason. And then he's like but he wasn't allowed in the mines because children aren't allowed to go.
Yeah, Hero Brian stopped him.
Yeah, Hero Brian stopped him. And
Harold
then
Brian.
and then he grew up and realized that his life was boring.
Yeah, because he was working at a shitty job, like in
Yeah.
a desk office.
And he like played with his food or something.
Right.
Yeah,
Life was not
and
sweet.
he was like, wait.
He's like, wait, I want to be creative. I want to go into mines.
Yeah.
That's where you're creative.
Yeah.
Which
so
doesn't make sense. And then,
Hero Run couldn't stop him anymore because he was an adult.
yeah, so he ran into the mines, and then is that where he found, like, the glass box and the cube in the mine?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a glass cube and a like crystal.
The Tesseract.
The Tesseract.
It-
And they open a portal
Once you combine them.
to when you combine them they open a portal to Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then... make 28 buttons?
Awesome. Dude, this woodland mansion is insane.
Yeah.
We need to find what seed this is.
Yeah.
I want to play this.
So, yeah, he puts them together, and a portal opens in his mind, in the mines, and he walks in it, and he enters Minecraft,
Okay.
and then he like, I think from there it's just like a collage of and just like
Yeah,
a bunch of cuts
this
of him
is-
like building his dream world.
This is all like before the opening title, by the way.
Yeah,
Like,
before
this
we
is the
see a
cold open.
Minecraft movie.
So yeah, he goes through like it shows him building his perfect world. He builds like a bunch of cool stuff, and he gets a dog that he tames.
Yeah, what was the dog's name?
Dennis. I
And
remember that because Always Sunny.
and he fed the dog a bone, and it instantly got a collar with the name Dennis on it. He didn't have to make a
Yeah.
name
Can you
tag.
even name it?
So
Dennis?
already we're going off of
So already
established
shit's fucked
lore.
up, yeah.
Um,
And then
Yeah.
Does he go into the Nether at this point?
Yeah, he builds
goes, the Nether.
He builds the flint and steel
Yeah.
and goes into the Nether.
Oh yeah, because he finds like the broken Nether portal that they have in
Yeah,
Minecraft
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So it's very easy for him to set up.
And then
Well-
when he goes to the Nether, he gets kidnapped by the piglins.
Yeah.
Because they don't like him, and their whole thing is they dislike creativity.
Oh.
Yeah.
They hate creativity, and I'll skip ahead to the piglin lore because I'm not gonna remember the order. in which
Yeah,
everything-
no problem.
So basically, there's what's the fucking, it's like the witch pig.
Yeah.
She's like the grand leader of the pigs.
I'm a fucking old
And she's like, I
she's
don't
kind of
like-
British, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, I don't like creativity. And her whole lore is that she lost a dance contest.
Oh my god, he's damaged.
Her whole lore is that she lost a dance contest when she was a child.
Oh yeah, I
and
forgot
then
about that.
Music-
From there, she banned all forms of
Damn.
self-expression.
Music killed her grandma.
Exactly. Yeah, it was like that type vibe.
Yeah.
And yeah, so also Big Chungus is there.
Yeah. Yes.
General Chungus.
And the big pig. And then
Did it show when the pig leader like lost the dance competition? Did it show how she like gained power?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember.
And then Jack Black was held prisoner in the Nether.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And he like had a friend in there or something.
It was General Chungus.
It was General Chungus.
Yeah. General Chungus
Right.
was his buddy.
So
in
they have a
prison.
lore.
Yeah,
And
they're
then
friends.
Wait, General Chungus was Steve's friend.
Yeah. They lived in the prison together. They
and
were
as
cellmates.
Steve was going to hell, trapped forever, he somehow told the dog to like take the cube and like
take
go-
the cube to Earth.
Yeah, take the cube back to Earth and like hide it. Because
Yeah.
the piglins wanted the cube
Yeah, because then they could like open the portal,
to like
the big portal, and then send the. What? I don't even fucking know. It was like that. If she gets the cube, then she can like turn the overworld into darkness.
Yeah,
and
she
then there will be
yeah.
no more creativity
no
ever.
more fun. So
No.
Jack Black
Yeah.
sacrifices everything and says, "Go, my doggy."
Yeah,
My
And
dog.
then
So-
it cuts
yeah, and then it cuts.
to the future.
It cuts to the future.
Yeah,
They're in.
I had envisioned up to this point it playing out like Jumanji, and he gets sucked in as a baby horribly, and then comes out as Steve. But clearly that's not
No,
the case.
No.
he's like middle aged when he goes in, and then he's just like older,
Yeah.
middle aged.
He goes in. He's got like a short beard, and he's like fully brown hair. And then when we cut to him later, he's got like gray hair, and he's like
Yeah, and a
much
longer
longer hair,
Shaders.
much longer beard. But yeah. So up until that, like, so that was like the first like 2 minutes of the movie,
Right.
which
yeah.
I was like, that's kind of insane. I thought that was gonna be the plot of the movie,
Yeah,
but that was so yeah. So Jack Black is trapped in hell right now.
yeah, and then they cut to Jason Momoa first.
Yeah. So so it's Minecraft movie title, and then we cut to Jason Momoa's character.
yeah, and
His name is Garrett.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
works at. He works at like they have arcade machines there, but is that it? Like he just.
I think it's
sells
like an
antiques?
antique.
Yeah.
Well, it was like an antique like tech store because there was because there were. I swore I saw him like thumbing through records at some point.
Yeah.
So he just like
Yeah.
he works at some like fucking weird store, and
Yeah.
his lore is that he's like the champion of some like beat 'em up style video game
Yeah.
that I forgot the
And
name
he's
of.
washed.
And he's washed as fuck.
He's like a
'cause-
washed '80s gamer.
yeah.
That's his whole thing.
He thinks he's cool, but he's not because he's like a fucking 40-something-year-old dude,
right.
Mhm.
and he just plays arcade games all day. Kind of like we're all gonna be one day.
Yeah.
But so he's washed as fuck, and
Does the
is
boy?
there anything else that happens with him? Because I think we could, yeah.
Yeah, I think does the boy meet him after or like later?
We meet the boy. Oh, he goes to the. Okay, so this is his Garrett's important lore is that he goes to. He's
Garrett's
like
the kid.
No,
no,
it's the-
Garrett's Jason. Momoa.
Garrett's Jason Momoa.
Yeah, Jason Momoa. So Jason Momoa is like he needs money, so he goes to what are they called? Like storage unit sales.
Mhm.
Or
Storage
like,
wars.
yeah,
right,
storage
right.
unit auctions. and he buys Steve's or Jack Black's old storage unit, and in it is because he thinks there's gonna be like antique gaming in there. He thinks there's like a retro something.
Well, Jack Black does not play video games anymore, so
Yeah.
he
doesn't.
chose wrong.
Yeah. But he finds the cube, the crystal.
And
Yeah.
just
Oh,
brings it to his
slot.
antique store to try to sell it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can cut to the young boy.
Yeah. And
This-
his sister.
Yeah, this kid and his sister are like moving into a house, and she's like the adult, and like she's getting a job while her brother goes to school.
Yeah.
But she also looks like she's 14, so it's like kind of
Yeah,
confusing.
if I had to guess, she's probably supposed to be like 19 or 20-ish,
Yeah.
maybe.
Is it like a Lilo Nani sort of thing?
Yeah, kinda. And the kid and the young boy is like probably middle school age.
Yeah.
So, and
And-
this young man is creative.
This young man is very
This
creative.
young man is very creative.
And while they're also outside, this woman pulls up who owns like a drive to you pet farm where she takes animals to you.
and she's
Okay.
also their realtor.
Yeah.
All right.
And she's like,
and yeah.
and she's just like, hey guys, like, I don't know.
And that is what's her name from Peacemaker?
Yeah, the one woman.
I forget her. Adebayo.
Yeah.
So there's that cast right now.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
the boy goes to school.
Yeah.
The boy goes to school and his teacher's all quirky. He's like, yeah, my life is so bad. I'm a stupid
Oh,
teacher.
you're neglecting fuck, Jennifer Coolidge's character.
Oh, yeah.
So Jennifer Coolidge plays
The
his
principal?
principal, and she's quirky and divorced and single and ready to mingle.
yeah.
Cool.
She wants to fuck Jason the mower.
Yeah, well, we'll get there in a minute.
Me too.
We'll get there in a minute. So fucking Jennifer Coolidge is quirky and awesome, and then the young boy is in school, and he's like, he's creative.
Yeah. Oh,
But
yeah.
everyone else in school, not. The bullies, they don't like his creativity.
He's the I forget the main character's name in Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah.
He's got a dream journal and goes
I
to
would-
Planet Drool.
I was going to compare him to a Phineas and Ferb type. He's sort of a Phineas type.
I see.
Yeah, because he
So-
built like a jetpack in seconds.
Yeah, he builds a jetpack using
Oh.
school supplies.
or like a
Okay.
rocket.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then
That
How did it
type of
happen? Some
creative.
kid was
yeah,
like,
the bullies are like, this kid's too creative for my liking. So they like cut a wire or
Oh,
something.
Christ.
at the
and-
rocket he's building
Yeah,
in
and-
front of his classmates.
Yeah. And then the rocket like launches into into his sister's place of work and explodes the building. and then she gets I don't think she gets fired, but like
No.
she definitely is like
Uh,
sent home after that. And
yeah,
then
because the building was
yeah.
hit.
And then by the way,
Hit.
side note, the young boy, we should definitely know their names, but we're just gonna call him the young
The
boy
young
for now.
boy.
The young
I mean,
boy.
it's not gonna help me knowing their names.
Yeah.
Just tell me what they look like.
Yeah.
The young boy, he he before he went to school, he stopped by the gaming store and met Jason Momoa
Yeah.
and was like, and Jason Momoa was like trying to sell him like lessons on how to be an alpha male.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, so he's like, yeah. So that's kind of that dynamic.
Oh
so
yeah,
far.
and because then he gets in trouble for bombing a workplace,
And then
And then
Jennifer
As you
Coolidge,
do.
yeah.
and then he calls Jason Momoa, who he just met, to be like, "Can you be my uncle because I got in trouble?
And I don't want my sister to find
I
out.
don't want my
it's
sister
not
to find out that I
planks.
nuked her place of work."
It'll make charcoal if you do that.
No, but I need just wood, not the planks.
And
Oh, that's
too little, too late.
Yeah.
Um,
So
Wildly unhelpful.
and so Jennifer Coolidge meets Jason Momoa. He pulls up in his like cool ass fucking vintage car.
It's broken down, but it's cool
Yeah.
and vintage.
It's cool and vintage, but it keeps like catching on fire, so he keeps smacking it with his pink jacket.
Yeah.
Right, he did wear pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then he pulls up and she's like flirting with him. She's
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, she says some shit and he goes, "Whoever divorced you is a fucking idiot." He doesn't say fucking, but he carried that
Yeah.
sort of vibe with him.
At that point, I forget what happens, but they just somehow like everyone gets together, including the
Oh,
animal
oh,
woman.
Yeah, so the animal woman, we'll call her.
We'll call her that.
We'll call her the animal. Yeah, the animal woman. So the sister of the young boy. She's like, "Hey, young boy is missing. I don't know where he is. He didn't come home from school."
Oh, right.
And then so she calls the realtor / animal woman.
Okay.
And she's like, "You're the only person I trust." And she's like, even though they just met for like 2 seconds the day before. But
what you're describing is insane. That we're like, I'm guessing within the next 10 minutes going to see a creeper.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is again all happening within the span of like minutes.
Yeah.
Like this movie is fast as fuck.
It's like a Mario movie like that. Then,
Yeah,
huh?
there was a one point that I leaned over to my friend who was sitting next to me and I was like, I'm still not like sure what we're doing. Like it was a lot going on. But anyway. So Jason Momoa and the young boy are hanging out and the sister and the animal woman are hanging out.
Yeah.
So it's a guys and gals kind of team up happening right now, and they're trying to find each other. So Jason Momoa finds a note from Steve on the crystal.
I am Steve.
And it literally just says like, if you are a struggling business owner and you want money, do not combine the crystal with the casing. Otherwise it will open a portal to all my treasures. So don't do that if you want a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, okay, I know how I can make money and my store will be saved.
The fuck?
And so we neglected to mention that the Minecraft dog is
Dennis.
just in the real world.
And he
now.
looks like a Minecraft dog, yeah?
Yeah, and it looks like a Minecraft dog. It's fucking scary.
Okay.
And it's just in the real world with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway.
The young boy combines the two things, the tesseract and the crystal casings
As you
around
do.
it. And he gets like he's like, I'm getting pulled to something. And like it's pulling him to the mines and Jason's following him. And then how does the sister and animal woman run into him from there?
I think the animal woman is like she like turns on she like looks at her phone and is like, "Oh, I found him." She's just tracking him.
Okay.
Like she's literally just tracking him.
Okay, yeah. So they meet up in front of the mines,
Yeah.
and then they see the portal opens, and then they go through the portal.
The young man goes.
They
through
get like
the portal.
sucked through the portal because they like fly through it, right?
Yeah, they do the joke, which I thought was crazy for a 2025 movie. Not that it's super offensive or anything, but there's a bit where so the young boy flies through, and he like lands and he's looking up with wonder. And then Jason Momoa flies through and he like kind of trips and tumbles and then he gets up and he's looking around in wonder. And then the sister flies through and she's a very skinny woman, a very small woman, and she like flies into Jason Momoa and just like he doesn't move at all. He just like hits her chest or she just like hits his chest and falls. And then the animal woman, and I'm not judging anyone's body type. Don't think that this is, but she is a large woman. She's a little heavy and she has a big derriere. And that was the joke, as Jason Momoa looks over and hears her screaming and goes, "Ah!" as she flies through the portal, and her big butt comes and like smacks him in the head, and then he flies 30 feet.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh, that's a joke to put in.
Like Jason loves to get beat up in this.
Yeah, they punish him like crazy, but like I was like, oh, that's a fat lady joke in 2025 is
kind of crazy.
It was very early 2000s type humor. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Can you get coal from a wood pickaxe? Or
I don't think so.
Okay.
But
I
go
think
ahead and
no,
try.
I think you can.
Yeah.
I think you can.
You know, yeah, you might.
I might be wrong.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you
fucking
can.
hell, I can.
But yeah, so then I think they're just like in the world,
Yeah.
and then it gets nighttime, and the zombies come out.
And remember, there's a villager who walks by and sees them, and
Yeah.
then he goes through the portal, and now he's in the real world.
Yeah, and he'll be
So-
back later.
Yeah, we'll cut to him in a minute.
So yeah, zombies are killing them, and the young boy just like instantly figures out how shit works and just like punches a tree and it's like, oh, I can collect this and build stuff.
You know what's like the most insane part of it? I'm guessing in the context of the world, Minecraft isn't a game.
No.
No.
It's the overworld, as
Yeah.
they call it. It's just a different dimension.
Like, Minecraft is such an integral part of culture that I can't imagine. Like, you know, in The Walking Dead, there's no concept of zombies. They just call them walkers.
Yeah.
It's so weird to think about that, but for Minecraft, like,
Yeah.
what is this block world? Literally anyone and their fucking
Yeah.
mother would say, oh, this is Minecraft.
He punches a tree and then it literally absorbs into him like the game, and then he just like points at the ground and like places it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just builds a little like fort out of it, and then they stay in there.
Yeah, and the
like-
zombies are killing them,
Yeah.
or not killing them, attacking them, and they build like a big little like fortress, and they all
Yeah.
get in there.
And there's like a bunch of skeletons shooting arrows, and like
Yeah, and-
Jason Momoa gets like separated at one point. Oh, and he breaks the crystal. That's
Oh,
key
no.
lore.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
he-
the
he,
crystal
like,
gets broken.
Yeah, like he like drops it. Or,
The Tesseract remains, but the crystal is broken.
Yeah, the Tesseract is gone.
A genuine
So, or
knobhead.
yeah, what Theron said.
So yeah,
and then
they're surrounded by zombies, and that's when Steve shows up
yeah,
to save the day. While the horrible song I hate, the "You My Little Boo Thing" song starts playing.
you my little boo thing.
You My Little Boo Thing.
Oh,
It's
did
like It's like, why did you pick that song?
It's like a TikTok ass song.
and it's just like, why did
And
you
it's
pick
like-
that?
They play pop culture songs in
They
it.
couldn't. Yeah, they couldn't pick.
I
Like,
mean, they played like 80s rock for like when they introduced Jason Momoa's character, but like
they couldn't pick like a cool remix like Minecraft song. They had to
They're
play
like-
"You My Little Boo Thing."
yeah,
Like,
and it
who's
made
your Little
no
Boo
sense for the
Thing?
context of like what was
Yeah,
happening.
I don't know.
But yeah, Steve
very-
saves the day.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a pretty cool choreographed scene, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
though.
I mean, he
Like,
just kind of like fights zombies, and then the sun comes up, and then they all burn up.
Is
yeah.
that when he goes, I'm Steve?
Yep.
Yeah, after he does that, he says, "I am Steve." He says who he
Thank you,
is.
Steve.
And then after that, it's like a lot of this part is just like him showing them the Minecraft world and saying shit.
Yeah,
like he
he-
takes them to the village.
Yeah,
The parts everyone screams and claps their feet over in the
Yeah,
trailers.
yeah.
Minecraft thing.
Yeah, because he's just like, yeah, let's take it to the village. This is Iron Golem.
Flint
Yeah.
and
This is the lava
steel.
chicken lava.
Yeah, there's an original Jack Black song called "Lava Chicken."
Yeah.
And they
He goes,
sing
la la
about
la
that.
lava.
Did it
chicken?
did it catch on as much as Peaches, you think?
Honestly, I
Yeah,
think it did.
it did.
I honestly
La
think
la
it
la
did.
lava.
Chicken. It is very catchy. Jack Black has a knack for that.
Yeah, no, yeah. So he sang that song for them,
Yeah.
and that's when you realize this is also a musical.
Yeah, because it's
What?
very, it's like he just sings that out, kind of out of nowhere, and it's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little bit of a musical.
But then, yeah, they make the classic lava chicken, and
Yeah.
Jason Momoa thinks he's him and, like, just eats it with pride. But he's like, ooh, it's actually really hot, but he's trying to play it off because, like, he was
Yeah.
trying to be the badass cool guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's, like, his thing. He's just, like, super chill.
And at this point, like, is there anything new happening with the pig, the nether dimension, like, lore?
They're just
I don't
building
think so.
lore,
They're-
like, bring out General Chang'e. Because
Yeah.
that's when they attack the village. Because they do attack the village when they're
Yeah.
there.
And they
Well,
do attack
yeah.
the village.
I want, like, I think this is about where the Jennifer Coolidge thing picks up.
Yeah, so you can
So-
tap into that.
The villager is walking around in the real world
Yes.
and doesn't know, like, what anything is. And he tries to cross the street and he gets hit by a car.
Yes.
And it's Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh.
And she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then she, like, is smitten by him.
I was just about to say, if I could take a guess, she's gonna fall in love with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
she's,
Perfect.
She's smitten by him. And they fall in love and they go on a little date.
And he just goes, huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, she's like, oh, you're so funny.
Yeah, the classic.
And then, oh yeah, the waiter in that scene where because they kind of cut. This is like the C plot. They'll like cut to them like periodically throughout the movie.
Yeah, okay.
And it's just them at dinner like talking. And their waiter in that scene is Jeb of Minecraft Development.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, and when Jason Momoa was at the storage buying container shit, Dan the Diamond Minecart was there. If
Oh,
if
I
we-
didn't know that.
Not
Yeah.
familiar. I did see they made a Technoblade nod though.
Oh yeah,
they did.
that.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
they go to
village.
the village and there's a pig wearing a crown, and then
And,
the
like-
young boy says, "Is that a king?" And he goes, or Jack Black goes, "No, it's a legend."
It's a legend.
Thank you, Jack.
He's a legend.
Well, that's very sweet of them.
Yeah, that was a nice, that was a good little thing. I also heard that was pitched by the actor who played the young boy.
Oh, that's even better.
And then like Jack Black,
Oh,
or like the whoever was involved in the writing was like, yeah, that's great. We'll do a little nod. I don't.
Yeah, and then the pigs attack the village.
Yeah. Oh well.
Right.
First, we do Blades for Days.
Oh yeah, he shows off like his collection.
Yeah,
and
he has a
shit.
collection of.
did I miss? Was he supposed to be in prison when he sent the dog away? But then he
He
came
just
to
got
save
out.
them.
So, no,
Okay.
yeah, he escaped.
Yeah, he escaped.
Okay, got it.
Or no, the. Yeah, actually, we did miss something. Sorry.
you're
When
fine.
after he saves.
I'm sure
them-
it's easy to miss.
After he saved them from the zombies on the little fortress that the young boy
He
built.
tells his lore.
He tells his lore. He's like, I am Steve, and I come from your planet, but I'm on the overworld now. And he's like, listen, we need to get the Tesseract back, because the witch pig wants it to destroy like all creativity or something. And they're like, so why should we help you if she wants it? And he's like, well, I'm planning on betraying her because I'm not gonna I don't want creativity to die or something.
Thanks,
So yeah,
Jack.
she basically like sent him away. She's like, you go get the.
Oh, so he's double agenting
yeah,
her. Okay.
the witch pig is like, you need to go get the Tesseract for me, and in exchange I'll give you back your dog. And she's like holding his collar. Somehow this collar fell off, and she's like tricking him into thinking that
Oh,
she's
okay.
like torturing it somewhere. So he's like hell-bent on saving his dog, but he
torture.
also plans on double crossing her.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want creativity to die. So
But yeah, Jack,
that's why he's like out. I
yeah.
guess.
So yeah, then Jack Black's showing off his shit in like the crafting table and how to build stuff.
Where?
And one thing that pissed me off so bad is that the kid builds a gun that shoots tater tots.
In Minecraft?
Yeah, it's like, okay, so we can just build
He's
anything.
modded.
Yeah, and he uses like an eraser and like a fucking like
He
school
used like
supplies and shit.
real world thing.
Yeah.
Bro's modding.
Yeah.
But like, why a tater tot gun? Like, make just like a gun that shoots like arrows or
Yeah.
something. Like, you're pissing me off.
You make a gun that shoots bullets.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude.
So
But yeah, this is what is there anything else? He shows off his blades for days.
yeah, and
he
his,
shows off
and his
his-
armor, which he doesn't put on or use
Yeah.
for a long time.
And then he shows
off the Ender Pearl,
Right.
and Jason Momoa throws it.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want this, and throws it behind his back. And
He
then
wasted it.
So
Yeah.
at this point, which by the way, this is probably the last update you'll get on these two because they just didn't really care about the women characters in this movie.
Ah, shucks.
But yeah, the animal woman and the sister have a chat about like how Henry doesn't. Henry is his name. I just remembered.
The
that.
little boy?
That just came out.
That's crazy that I just fucking like saying that maybe because I didn't know. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep him calling him the young boy.
The
though,
young
'cause
boy.
we're
That
on
works better.
train. So they're talking about like, oh, the young boy doesn't fit in at school. And
Maybe
like
he should stay
he's too
here.
creative. And she's like, it's hard to like raise him or something because he's fucking weird. And then he's just like takes offense to this. So now there's like tension between them. And then Jason Momoa's like, yeah, I'm training him to be my protege or something. So like, fuck you, he's mine now.
I've claimed him.
Yeah. So then
Cool.
they split into a guys team and a girls team. So the girls kind of fuck off for a while and don't do
To
anything.
do what?
Literally nothing.
Well, why
I'm
did they
not
even
kidding.
split off?
I
Which
don't-
noted, we should add that like you could easily have just combined Steve and Garrett into one character, and
Yeah.
like the sister and the animal bitch
Yup.
into one character. Like they
Yup.
just had extra characters
Yeah,
for
they had
no
so many
reason.
characters for no reason. So like, yeah, you're absolutely right. Like,
Yeah.
Steve could have been like a washed-up '80s dude.
Yeah,
and
the sister could have liked animals.
The sister
and, like,
could have that could have
and that could have been
like,
her job
Yeah,
instead
her-
of working at the factory that exploded.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I fucking, I have a traveling animal.
Yeah, I have
petting
odd
zoo or
jobs.
something.
I'm trying to make ends meet for my bro.
Yeah, exactly. So like,
Nice.
so yeah, there was really no reason for them to have that many characters, and the girls split off.
I was just saying, it sounds like they're writing them out anyways.
They're
no,
like,
literally, like not to claim sexism, but like, come on, like
Yeah.
Jack Black and Jason Momoa and the young boy they got to have a cool adventure, and the next time we cut to the girls, they're literally just walking around in the woods, like just talking about nothing.
Badass.
Bro, they probably passed the Bechdel test then.
No, they didn't.
Oh, they didn't?
Because they brought up the male characters, so, and that's like pretty much all they talked about. So
You're right,
they
you're
didn't
right.
pass the Bechdel test.
Damn, okay, never mind.
But anyways, so that's them. That's what they're
Okay.
doing. Is
Rest in
there's
peace.
tension about being a sister and making money in society, and
This
all
is
that.
where Stephen Garrett's gay romance starts to
Yeah,
flourish.
Steve and Garrett are gay lovers, and it's awesome. That
Yeah.
is the best part of the movie. So
It
what
starts when
happened?
they're under attack by the
yeah,
pigs. The village goes under attack and they have to like escape.
yeah. The pigs are here. They came through the nether portal. They have ghasts that are like fucking blimps, or like hot air balloons rather, which is a cool feature. And I know they added it into the game like recently.
Yo, with the happy gas.
But like that's a cool concept. I think they should put that in the game.
Yeah.
So anyway, the pigs are here. Big Chungus is here.
Oh, and I was so hoping Jack Black would say it, and he did. He said, General Chungus.
Yeah.
Or like, it's Chungus. And I'm like, yeah.
It's Chungus time. The young boy, he keeps using his tater tot cannon to shoot at the pigs, and it's working like really well. Which
Pissing me off.
pisses me. Yeah. Jason Momoa accidentally crafted a bucket, and he's using it. Did you just pass diamonds?
What?
I thought. Look up.
What?
Turn.
I thought,
Look.
yeah, turn.
Look.
Or is that lapis lazuli?
No, that's diamonds, baby.
I don't have an iron pick.
Damn.
Isn't it iron pick?
But wait, isn't there iron break?
I just got it. I'll come back.
Hell yeah. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? Something.
The diamond.
The
hole.
boy was using the tater tot gun really
yeah.
well.
Jason Momoa accidentally made buckets instead of a sword, so he's trying to use them.
As
But
nunchucks, kind of.
yeah, as nunchucks. But he accidentally knocks out Steve, and then keeps like hitting himself in the nuts or something. He's just like his whole bit is that he's bad at everything. Like he just has like zero.
Except
sauce.
80s arcade games.
Yeah, he has
Yeah, that's
zero,
all he's
he has
got.
fucking negative sauce. Oh, and at one point, I don't know when this happens, but Jack Black is like, or Jason Momoa is like blackmailing Steve. He's like, "Hey, I want some of those diamonds. You're not getting the Tesseract until I get some diamonds, because I need to save my business."
Yeah.
And Jack Black's like, "Fine."
Yeah.
So then, but the young boy doesn't know that this transaction is happening.
Because Jack Black, because they broke the outer casing of the Tesseract, and Jack Black's like, oh, I have a spare one, like at my camp, or like at my
No, it's at the
base.
Woodland Mansion.
Oh, was it at the? Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
he's
that's
like,
why they're going to the Woodland Mansion,
Yes.
is to get the other Tesseract casing.
But because Jason Momoa blackmailed them, they're taking a further route.
They're taking the long
and they didn't
way.
tell the young boy they're
the-
doing that.
Yeah, they're going through the cave and not
Yeah.
like over it. So
So yeah, the pigs attack him. They escape. And
and remember,
they have a gay moment.
yeah,
at that point.
they fly using the elytra, which they have.
Yeah, they have 3, but he thought he had 4.
Jack Black, no, he has 2. He thought he had.
Oh yeah, 2. I thought he had 3.
So
yeah.
they have 3. Jack Black has 3 fucking elytras, despite only going to the Nether once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
So like, what the fuck is his problem?
Yeah.
But anyway, so Steve is like, he sends the young boy. He flies around. They're escaping the pigs, and then Jason Momoa takes the other one. He flies, and then Steve like jumps off without one, and then he grabs onto Garrett, and they're like having gay sex in the air while they fly.
yeah,
Like
his
I
mouth
literally
is
am
on his
not
knee.
even exaggerating. They're having gay sex.
Alright.
He grabs him, like he straddles him and pulls his hair and says, "Let my hips guide you."
Yeah.
Like it's
Alright.
real gay.
They're like
sex.
69 position.
Yeah, they 69 at one point. They keep saying the phrase "man sandwich."
Mm-hmm.
They keep putting each other's heads in between their legs, like right near their crotches. Like
Mm-hmm.
they keep spinning around and like grabbing onto each other's chests and stuff. Like I'm not kidding. It's genuine gay sex.
Yeah.
And it's
Sounds
awesome.
very erotic.
They get real sweaty.
Yeah.
And so they crash land into a water bucket, and that's
Yeah.
when he goes, "Water bucket, release!"
And it was epic.
Yeah. So this is where they go through the mountain and not
They start heading
yeah.
to the mines for his diamond collection. And Jason Momoa greedily grabs a
If
bunch
you
of
had to, like,
diamonds.
How far are you into the movie at this point?
Like 10 minutes.
No, we're like wrapping up the second act.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, so he just he takes all the diamonds, like, ha ha ha, and the boy sees his greed and is like, I thought you were better than this or something.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh, and remember, this is where they
One
have, like...
fucking diamond?
They have a big, like, Frankenstein pig called, like, the Great Hog or something.
Yeah.
And it's like a big deal that they have this thing. Like, he's almost ready, and they're like a big laboratory where they're building him.
Mm-hmm.
He's the Great Hog. He's the big, like, Hulk monster. And this is where he shows up, and he's like chasing them through the tunnel.
The tunnels, yeah. And there's like a giant... there's just like a shit ton of creepers in like the cave too. Was Steve like, that's my creeper spawner?
Yeah,
or, like,
he made a creeper spawner.
But like
Okay.
he just
Farm.
let them run amok in a cave.
Yeah.
So like he's kind of dumb.
And there's a railroad like blocking them, so like they have to get back on the railroad, but the redstone ran out, so they have to push.
Yeah, so they had to push. It was like really tense and shit.
Huh.
And then they break out.
But then but keep in mind about the Great Hog,
Mm-hmm.
all the creepers explode and kill the Great Hog,
Okay.
and now the Great Hog is dead.
Okay, so
Within
non-threat.
Yeah, non-threat.
Yeah.
and-
So goodbye.
And goodbye, and we'll pick up that storyline later. But
Yeah. So all I can think
Yeah.
now is that they go from there to the Woodland Mansion.
Yeah,
But do the girls do anything in between that? Or?
no, we already covered it.
Okay.
So
So they go to the Woodland Mansion.
Oh, this was actually my favorite moment of the movie when they're like, because the young man's like, I can't believe you did this, blah, and Garrett's like, whatever,
Fuck you.
fuck you, whatever, and then he's like, they're trying to come up with a plan, and they're like, okay, the young boy will go upstairs and get the other Tesseract, but we're gonna need to distract the pillagers while he's doing that. And like, well, how are we gonna distract them with song and dance? And then it cuts to them, Jason Momoa and Jack Black in mushroom hats and Minecraft saxophones, singing a birthday song to the pillagers while the young
Yeah.
man runs
They
upstairs.
probably love the video of Jack Black playing that toy saxophone on that talk show. So they're like, we
Ah.
have to make you use a saxophone.
Yeah, and it was like, it was kind of funny, but that was another moment. Was like, all right, fucking fine.
Yeah, it's
Like-
silly.
But
But yeah, then the young boy runs into an Enderman in the woodland, or in the mansion,
mhm.
and that's when he sees Herobrine.
yeah,
Ooh.
that's not fake. Did you know about that, Kendall?
What, Hero Brian's in it?
Yeah.
For real? I
So-
think Harold Bryan.
No, Herobrine's
so-
in it too.
He looks into the eyes of the Enderman, and it drives him mad. And he sees apparitions of all the characters. It's like Garrett telling him that he's not cool, and it's his sister saying that he's a bad brother, and so forth. And then it cuts to
And they all have purple glowing eyes.
They have purple eyes like an Enderman.
Oh, I see where
But
this is going.
Jack Black
Yeah.
as Steve has white eyes.
Okay.
For no other reason other than it must be Herobrine.
That's
So,
fucking scary.
yeah, that was a cool reference, everybody. And then you know where we are from here, Theron, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and I think you know where we are too, Kendall.
Chicken jockey.
It's time.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa has to.
So what happened? They just like took them to the pillagers just took them.
Yeah,
there?
they weren't happy with their shenanigans, so they're like, bring him to this boxing ring
Yeah.
and tie up Steve.
They didn't like their play.
Yeah.
And Kendall, you're not gonna believe this,
Right.
Jason Momoa's at the boxing ring, and he just has to fight a chicken.
Yeah,
Right.
it's literally just a chicken.
It's
He
literally
even says
just a
it.
chicken. He's
He's
like,
like,
this
"What?
just a chicken?
You want me to fight the chicken?
Yeah,
But then
you're not gonna believe what happens next.
I'm not gonna do it.
A box is in the ceiling. The way the scene built up, it was like better than Endgame. Like it was like
Yeah, I got chills.
yeah,
I was like, oh,
like
wow.
it's like ooh, like you see the box coming and it's like oh shit, here it comes. And then the box opens and a baby zombie comes down from the box and,
And he
lands on the
lands-
chicken.
Yeah, he lands and he's all sweet and cute, and he's like kind of pets the chicken.
Yeah,
But then,
but then. Does Jack Black say it or does he get angry after
he gets angry, And then Jason Momoa goes, "Ah!"
Yeah, the baby goes, oh, and then it goes, ah, and then Jason's like, ah, and then Jack Black says, chicken jockey.
Did you guys have a great theater reaction to
Yes,
that?
genuinely, I think everyone clapped.
Yeah, there was like a couple round of applause.
Yeah,
no one,
Steve got a round of applause and Chicken Jockey got a round
yeah,
of
people
applause.
it.
were very courteous in our theater.
Yeah.
There was
Okay,
no
yeah.
throwing, but
Yeah, it was very respectful. It was very.
Everyone
just
was in on the joke, but not
Yeah.
a barbarian
yeah, they
about
were
it.
just they did a round of applause when Chicken Jockey said. I did hear people in the back go chicken jockey, which is like that's fine.
Yeah, you can say it along. I'm fine with
yeah,
that.
yeah. So yeah, then Jason just gets bodied by a chicken.
Yeah,
jockey.
once again, he's horrible at everything, and he
Yeah.
just keeps getting beat up by this little baby.
Yeah, like I forget
And
how they
it's-
survive it. I know the baby just like beats him up for a while.
It's yeah. So doesn't like Jack Black? He like breaks free from being tied up because they're like,
Yeah.
it's weird because they're like, okay, Jason or Garrett, you will fight the baby. You will fight in this arena, but we're gonna tie up Steve.
Yeah.
Steve is just gonna be tied up watching his boyfriend
You
fight.
guys.
They're putting him in bondage. Flint and steel.
Did you do that in the village?
What's up?
When he was doing all the village funnies? Is that when he did Flint and Steel?
No, that was at the
That was the
beginning
very
when
beginning.
he lights up the portal.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna set their mansion on fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What a
Good.
cool idea. So, what then?
Yeah, cause
So Jack Black breaks free and then headbutts the chicken jockey, and then the running bit is that he's a baby, obviously. So anytime like Garrett actually lands a hit on him, he just starts crying and like
yeah,
it's like sad and like
yeah.
pitiful, and then he's just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that," and then he just bites him and
Yeah.
like you
All,
know how
all
that
I know
Yeah.
now is they get this. They have the second piece now, obviously, but then somehow.
Oh yeah, the young boy got the Tesseract
Yeah.
thing. If that wasn't clear.
Yeah, and then
from the
somehow the piglins get it, and then
Yeah,
run
yeah.
away.
If you remember, this is where this picks up again. They leave the woodland mansion, and then outside is like a horde of the pigs, and and the witch pig is there, and she's like, "Yeah, and we have a new great hog." It's like, fucking all right. Like what? Also, she killed Big Chungus out of hatred.
What?
Oh, she killed a child.
Yeah,
in
she
this
also
too.
killed a baby piglin at one
Yeah, she
point
killed a
because
child.
the baby pig like drew a picture, and she's like, "No creativity."
But he killed... It was on screen, right?
Yeah.
Like, killed Big Chungus?
Yeah, and he
Okay.
turned into a little pork chop.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty clever, huh?
Yeah.
I can't believe General Chungus was not the big bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
He was actually like the kind of whole running gag with him is that he wasn't really like interested in like whatever her mission was. He was just friends with Jack Black. He was like, "Oh hey man, what's up?
Oh, he was a cool
Sorry,
guy?
I have to do this." And they were just
Yeah.
like buddies. Like,
Damn.
he's just a chiller. He's a grade A chiller basically.
So yeah,
I didn't know you were chilling.
this is when they steal the thing and they're gonna like open up the evil portal, and this is when Jack Black decides like, oh, I should probably like wear armor.
Wait. Before that, remember
Mhm.
they're fighting outside the Woodland Mansion. They're on like a bridge, and
Right.
and the young boy
It's
is
confusing.
able to jump off onto like one of the gassed platform things,
Mhm.
and then so is Steve, and he uses a slime cube to jump extra far, and then they're like, "Come on, Garrett, we gotta go," and then Garrett's like, "No, I'll hold him off. You go." And then Garrett
Gary.
fucking dies. He explodes into dust
Wait.
because they explode the bridge with TNT.
And this is where I got confused.
Jason Momoa character dies?
Yeah, he explodes. You see the bridge explode.
Yeah, he explodes
okay.
and dies.
He dies.
So, and they're very sad that he died and everything.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
they're-
Yeah,
Of
the young
course.
boy's like, "Fuck, I was so mean to him because he's so washed." But
Yeah.
it turns,
Damn it.
but I actually kind of like him.
And
at
this
the
is
end
where I
of the
got
day.
confused because the Jack Black and the young boy wake up in beds
Yeah, and they're in a mushroom house that was built by the girls.
by the girls. Yeah.
Off screen.
So I thought initially I was like, did they die and wake up in beds and Jason didn't?
He didn't set a spawn point.
But then, but if he didn't set a spawn point, he'd just be like anywhere, you know.
Yeah.
But because I was just confused. But I was like, no, the girls must have taken them to those beds
Yeah.
because they didn't build those beds and they didn't like die or anything.
I thought they built that mushroom house. I could have been wrong.
Yeah, no, I think they did.
Yeah.
I was just like, what? Like, so they just dragged him to the beds.
And the animal woman found Dennis, the dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
And-
she found the puppy.
In the
and-
real world?
No, in the Minecraft world. He went back and through the portal.
Oh, okay, got it.
So now Jack Black is able to reunite with his pooch.
Who's the whore?
So yeah, Jack Black, and it's beautiful. And then Jack Black's like, all right, we gotta suit up because they took our shit.
And remember what he says?
Yeah.
He says, we gotta save the world. We gotta do it for Garrett. We gotta collect resources and build. First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft. And then they all put their hands
wow.
in a circle.
We maybe got a round of applause during that part.
Yeah, I think that one got some clap.
So yeah,
That's
that was
hype.
beautiful. And then
Yeah, hype moments. for
Jack Black finally builds a suit of armor, but doesn't wear the pants. Right? He doesn't put on.
Yeah, I don't
pants?
know. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
He just has a full. Yeah.
He has a full diamond set minus the pants.
Diamond armor, full set.
Yeah.
Blades for days.
Blades for days.
And I don't think anyone else wears armor. They don't enchant any of their weapons. The kid makes boots of swiftness though.
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah, the golem
yeah,
issue.
and then it's so funny because
This is even more fucked.
yeah, this
Kendall.
is fucked up, Kendall. You ready?
Okay.
Fucking, they build a bunch of iron golems to help with the final battle. It's very endgame-esque because
Of
they're coming through
course.
portals and shit.
Yeah.
Except the villains are the ones in the portal.
I'm there mentally right now. I'm just as
Yes.
hype as seeing Endgame
Yeah.
opening
yeah.
day.
Exactly. And then they run out of pumpkins to make for the iron golems. So they put the boots of swiftness on the iron, and they make a boots of swiftness golem. And now there's just a really fast golem.
And the way it was shot, it looked like he accidentally did it because he was like laying the blocks
Yeah.
on top and then accidentally threw the boots of swiftness
Yeah.
on it, and it worked. And at that point, if I was him, I would just keep making a bunch of different golems.
Yeah,
but
it's just like, fuck it. Make a TNT golem.
yeah,
like,
but he'd stop
explode
there.
everything.
But yeah, and then the big final battle happens. Unless I'm forgetting something.
Yeah, it's just a big final battle. He puts an ender pearl in his potato or his tater tot launcher,
Mhm.
and then uses it to portal up to where the cube is, because the cube, it's like a gigantic
like
nether
the,
portal.
Yeah, it's set up somewhere that's like causing like a rift and like opening evil shit or something.
Yeah.
And
So he's got to like get on top of the platform.
And
that's,
also
like,
the-
50 feet up.
the woman was like, "You idiot! Iron Golem doesn't attack unless you attack it." And then one of her minions just shoot it, so the Iron Golems get to fight.
You idiot.
Because he's a dumbass.
Hey, I'm noticing what you're doing.
Kendall's raising hell.
You're supposed to
And
do-
yeah, big fight.
and then
And then at what point does he show up again?
Oh yeah. So the young boy falls off the roof of the building or the portal,
Oh yeah.
and then it's a big dramatic moment. It's a very Gwen Stacy falling type moment.
It's so hype.
And then fucking Garrett swoops in, flying aghast.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I got you, little man."
I got you. And then
He's like, my death is greatly
they
exaggerated.
make the ghast go by like prodding it with a stick or something, and the kid
He's like, poke it with he's like, pull on its tentacle or something.
yeah, but like he's like, how did you know that? And like he implies that he tried to fuck the ghast.
Yeah.
What?
He's like, turns out when you try to stick something in the ghast, like it goes faster or something. Like I tried to stick like he said something like that and implied he like was trying to fuck it.
I see.
Yeah.
So that's how he learned how to make the ghast listen to him,
Just
is by
Moe's
like
on
raping him, I guess.
Some other shit in this movie.
Yeah, so that's horrible.
So yeah, shout out to that. And
Yeah.
then what else happens? Oh, the animal woman has tamed like 300 wolves.
Yeah,
and
so
they
that
all
was cool
show
for
up
her.
as well. So good for her.
Yeah. What did the sister do?
She made all the iron golems.
Oh,
I don't
oh
know.
yeah, she made
was-
the Iron Golem.
And I noted that because she was the one who screamed weirdly in the trailer at the Iron Golem, and it's like, oh, now she's friends with them.
Oh,
So that's cool. It's a cool circle.
that's her arc.
That's her arc. Cause she was once scared of this giant beast and now is making them.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So then Jack Black confronts the witch pig and she's defeated.
Mm-hmm.
They all go back to hell.
Oh yeah, no, that scene was kind of funny because like he defeated her and then she's like, come here, and he's like, what? And then she tries to like stab him again and he just like throws it down. She's like, no, for real this time, come back. And like he's like, and she keeps trying to like stab him.
They
while
do
she's
that like
dying.
4 times.
Yeah.
What? Blow it up with TNT.
I didn't get any. I burned down their forest though.
What's your fucking problem?
Guy, if
Should've
I
done all that. Oh,
oh, now it's working.
Oh, there you go.
so the movie ends with so all the pigs go back to hell,
Yeah.
and then now it's time for our heroes to go back home. So
Be
Jack
safe
Black
now.
sees them off. He decides that it's best if Animal Woman takes care of Dennis from now on.
No.
And he sings a song to him,
Yep.
and she's so sad about that.
We probably
Um,
missed a couple songs he sang, but I'm sure.
I
Maybe
actually
not.
don't remember any of the other, if there was.
Burnt.
But
Oh god.
oh god.
It's fine.
But this is crazy. They go back to the real world, and with their combined efforts as a team, because now they're all friends. And Steve does join them, actually. He's like, you know what, it's time for me to get a dose of reality. So together...
Time to touch grass.
Yeah. So get this, Kendall.
Yeah.
They go home, and you're going to see where this is going, right?
Yeah.
They go home, and they're all friends now, and they all work together on a new big project. And that project is to create a video game.
Oh. Okay.
And this game,
Yeah.
after their big experience, can you guess what it is?
I can take a guess.
Go ahead and take a guess.
Terraria.
You're not that far off. It's like a beat 'em up style arcade game starring them.
Oh, great. Great switch.
Yeah.
That rocks.
So I was like, huh, I thought they were going to do like Minecraft or something. I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
And so yeah. What else?
Yeah, and then they sing together, Jason and Jack Black. The Jason Momoa's new business is very successful now because they made that new video game.
Yep.
So people are like flocking there, and he's getting money, and he's happy.
They're flocking.
And
What is that?
The young man goes to
chest.
school, and he's now cool because he can build rocket ships and like flies to school on a jetpack, and he mogs on the bullies in front of the chicks.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, you're burning
Whoa.
off all the fucking chests.
Is this treasure?
Yeah. He
I've
goes
never
here.
been
This
to
is
one
in
of
the
these.
movie. He goes
There's nothing
here.
in them anyways.
That's a nod to the movie.
that's a nod to the movie because there's nothing in it that
Great.
matters.
And then what else? The Animal Woman, her zoo now features Minecraft animals because they're square and freaky.
Yep.
Disgusting.
Yep. And what did the sister learn? Did she just go back to her job?
Oh no, she opened a fucking like Taekwondo class.
Oh yeah, because she's good at fighting now.
Yeah, she opens a fucking self-defense class, but in the class she teaches you how to use like pickaxes as weapons and shit, which is
Okay.
not something you should be doing. If you ask
Yeah.
me, I
A
think
very
that's a little
efficient weapon.
that's a little crazy for the movie.
And then are we good to cut to the post-credit scene?
I think so. I
Yeah.
don't think they do anything else.
They don't end in like a cool freeze frame. Oh fuck.
No, it does. Of
Yeah.
them singing the Jack Black and Jason Momoa sing their song.
Yeah, and they have
Ah.
matching denim jackets with their names embroidered on them.
Yeah, because they're gay.
Aw.
They are gay lovers.
Yeah.
And nothing you're about to say is gonna change that for me.
Yeah.
So go ahead with the post credits. scene.
Yeah, and the post-credit scene, it's Jennifer Coolidge. Well, that's
And
just
she's
like the
Minecraft
mid.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
Alex.
second.
No, I'm talking
one.
about the mid-roll credit
Okay,
scene.
yeah. Go ahead then.
It's Jennifer Coolidge and the villager, and they're like in the school together. And the villager learned English, and she learned villager language. I think
That's
that was
hype.
literally it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I speak English now.
He's voiced by Matt Berry, who plays Laszlo in What We Do in the Shadows, or if you've just heard his voice before.
Mm-hmm.
He has an iconic British voice like
Yeah.
this.
Oh right, the guy
And
who just
then-
made the silly noises
and then
talks all
after
sexy
that-
now.
The post-credit scene. Does Jack Black go back to his old house,
Oh god.
and like someone else
Yeah.
bought it?
You should.
Are they gambling? No.
It's fine.
Yeah, Jack Black
I'll
goes
just
back
go
to
and
his
see
old
my work
house,
play off
and
now.
a girl opens the door, and it's just fucking Alex from Minecraft.
I was gonna say Alex from Minecraft.
Yeah. But I was talking to Jackson about this. I think the perfect pitch for the next movie is to have Jennifer Coolidge and the villager have a son who's like a perfect mix of a Minecraft character and a human, and then he can go back to the Minecraft world and discover his heritage.
And my addition onto that was because he's half villager, half like normal person, he just looks like how your character looks in the game. Like with the square head, like not like a big villager head with nose. Like he's got
like
a little bit of both. And I think his name should be Steve after his, like they named him after like the hero, and he wears a cyan shirt, and then it's like, okay, now this is like the real Steve.
Yeah, now like we can make the movie good now.
Yeah.
We got a good setup.
I think so. Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh wow.
That's pretty beautiful.
I agree. I feel really accomplished right now.
Yeah.
Despite this short little time, I feel more accomplished today in Minecraft than I have in probably the past 10 years of playing.
Do you have any questions about the
Yeah, do you have
Minecraft
any
movie? What was your favorite part? You could envision.
What part do you think would have made you smile the most?
Made me smile the most?
Chicken.
I mean, you guys hyped it up pretty well. You guys got chills, you said.
Yeah.
I did get chills during Chicken Jockey, and I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I will not lie.
It's like they had the foresight beforehand. Like this is the big scene,
This is
guys.
it.
We need to make a meme.
It was literally hyped up. It was like the tension rose more than any other scene.
Yeah, there
Like
was
the
like
way-
dramatic music was playing, and they
Yeah.
like lowered the box like really
Slowly.
snow-like. Jason Momoa was looking terrified.
And like before this, like I never gave a fuck about a chicken jockey. Like you never see it. I mean, you see it a little bit, but it's
Yeah, and when you see it, you're just like, and then run.
like I feel like if they brought out like a charged creeper, that would seem more like an insane thing. But I mean,
But like that's kind of the running joke amongst Minecrafters is like the baby zombies are like the most annoying because they're
Yeah,
fast
I
and they
guess
do a
that's
ton of
true.
damage. And then like chicken jockeys are worse because they're even faster.
Yeah.
Were there baby zombies before baby villagers?
I think so.
Fascinating.
Also, while we're just talking, in Minecraft lore, the little I always thought it was a smile on Steve, but it's the beard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Baby zombies have that little smile. So like, why do the baby zombies have beards? Unless it is a smile.
For them, it's maybe a smile, and not for Steve.
Food for thought
For
at
thought.
home, everybody.
Rules for Steve, not for me.
Yeah.
Unless I just made that up and I'm gaslighting myself.
What
But
does
I
it even
swear
do
I
for you?
Look
saw
it
it.
up.
I've never seen one of these before in game.
What, the Woodland Mansion?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just like, I don't know. I think there's like cool stuff in there, but nothing like.
Not cool enough to save
yeah,
it from
the-
my
just sort of
fiery
rob it.
wrath.
The baby
Alright.
zombie does have a beard.
Yeah, what's their fucking problem?
I even looked it up, and there's a mod that gives beardless baby zombie.
Hell yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, did you guys like that movie?
I think we both gave a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, it was the perfect mid.
Yeah, it was the
Perfect. Would you
mid.
ever rewatch it again outside the theater setting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
To show someone new and just
I'd
watch
put it
them.
on.
Yeah, I'd
Why
put
not?
it on.
Got it. Well, I
Fuck
hope
it.
you guys enjoyed the Minecraft movie.
Thank you. And
If we left anything out that was important, you can comment it below.
Yeah, comment
Please,
it.
I will read them
Yeah.
and fill it in.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Bye.